it's a dream of mine, you know. I mean, I was, maybe people don't know this, but I was a gymnast for many, many years of my earlier life, and it's really gymnastics that got me doing what I'm doing today. And I always had that dream of, you know, being in the Olympics. And when I finished with my sport, I thought, you know, is the Olympic dream over? But I ended up in Beijing commentating on the gymnastics. They're still very much part of the team, and obviously the coaches that were coaching the gymnasts there were my coaches beforehand, so it was nice to have that connection, and to be here, you know, as part of the presenting team for the London Olympics is absolutely extraordinary, and I'm very, very excited about it.
Is there still a trace of envy when you look out there and you kind of wish it was you?
I don't know if it's envious, but I can certainly put myself in their shoes and imagine what it must be like to be up there, you know. There's this kind of affiliation that you have, I think, when you have done a sport to, you know, I say a high level, but, you know, I was British squad, and you know, I trained where they trained and all of that, and I understand what they've gone through, and it's kind of the smell of the chalk and the moment where all eyes are on you, and you can absolutely put yourself in their position, and I think that's the exciting thing, because you imagine it is yourself doing it as you're flying through the air. You know that feeling, you know how good it feels to grab the bar and hit the landing, and so you can, in the same way that they may look up to the roof, you can then go you can vocalise their feeling, I suppose, and that's a real privilege to be able to do that.
Right. It must have stood you in good stead for Strictly when you performed so well on Strictly.
Yeah, interestingly it did, and to be honest with you, how it all started for me with the whole kind of television career was I ended up in a college production of the musical Grease Lightning, just to do some backflips and some somersaults to jazz up that number, and one of the guys got laryngitis, and I ended up taking one of the parts. And I'd never done any kind of drama or anything before, and yeah, and I took the part of one thing led to another. I ended up at drama school, then I got the job on Blue Peter, and you know, in gymnastics, really, I honestly believe that gymnastics has put me where I am today, and it's that recipe as well of kind of dedication, and if you put the hours in, you will get a result, and that's the same with what happened with Strictly, and it does help you, because obviously, you know, I was doing a few little tricks and this, that, and the other. But on the other side, on the dance side of it, men's gymnastics is not really that dancey, and you only have to go out after a night, after a competition, and see some of the gymnasts on the dance floor and know that yes, it doesn't transfer.
Seriously? Gymnasts not necessarily good dancers?
Gymnasts are not necessarily good dancers. That's yeah. Well, yes, that's true.
They're going to thank you for saying that.
Mind you, Lewis is very good. He's got rhythm. Lewis has got rhythm. Lewis actually is a good singer as well. He tried out for the X Factor, you know.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
Recently?
I think a couple of years ago. Yeah. It's amazing, really, isn't it? So maybe he'll have a singing career after he's finished off spinning around the pommel horse.